Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I will simulate a video of 10 seasons of my team career. I put a lot of work into it. It's the first time I make a video like this. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. As we head into the first season, we have Bottas, who becomes a driver champion for the first time with Mercedes. He won 11 times. Max Verstappen, who becomes third, won 4 times. Hamilton 3 times. He becomes second in the driver championship. Leclerc knows to win 2 times. Perez and Sainz also had 1 victory in the Grand Prix weekend. Then if we look to the standings, we have Red Bull in second, Ferrari in third, McLaren fourth, and then AlphaTauri, Alpine, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, Williams and Haas. For what goes to the driver transfers, we have Alonso, who retires. Ricciardo goes to Alpine, back from where he came from. Guan Yu Zhao also joins him at Alpine. That means that Ocon doesn't have a seat, and because of Alonso retires, it was 1 seat who came open. Then we have Vettel, he moves to McLaren. That also leaves a spot at Aston Martin open, who comes with George Russell, who took the spot. And then Tictum joins Williams. To the standings of the first season, we can see that Mercedes was dominating pretty much the whole season, with a big point difference between Red Bull and itself. Now Ferrari and McLaren only were separated by 3 points, and then Alfa Romeo, Williams and Haas didn't score a point. Now season 2, it's McLaren who wins the Constructor Championship, and Lando Norris who takes his first driver championship. In the second place we have Sebastian Vettel, and in third place we have Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton, who won the most victories of the season, didn't manage to become the world champion this year. Vettel and Norris both took 5 victories. Leclerc, Bottas took 2 victories, and Verstappen took 1 victory. Then we can see the standings in the Constructor Championship. It's McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, then Red Bull, AlphaTauri, Alpine, Aston Martin, Williams, Alfa Romeo, and surprise surprise, Haas in the last position. Business as usual, I think. Then driver transfers, we have Ricciardo, who goes to Red Bull. Finally going back to Red Bull. Looking forward to it. And then Perez goes to Alfa Romeo. Kimi retires. And Ocon goes to Alpine, so Ocon has again a seat at Alpine after 1 year not being in the Formula 1 again, just like in the 2019 season. Then the championship standings, McLaren, who won with 100 points difference between themselves and Mercedes. Then it was close again for the third and the fourth place between Ferrari and Red Bull. And then AlphaTauri, Alpine, Aston Martin managed to get some points, also as Williams took 6 points, and Alfa Romeo and Haas didn't score 1 point. Coming up with the third season, we have Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas, who takes the Constructor Championship with Mercedes. Bottas becoming the 2-time world champion with Mercedes, as Lando Norris comes on the second place and Lewis Hamilton on the third place. We have Hamilton, who won 5 times, Verstappen 4 times, Norris also won 3 times as Bottas did so. Sainz, Leclerc and Vettel took 2 victories, and Ricciardo with his Red Bull seat took 1 victory. Now, Lewis Hamilton, after becoming a 7-time world champion, retires from the Formula 1, leaves a big place open at Mercedes, which Max Verstappen takes. Surprise, it's not George Russell, but it's Max Verstappen joining Mercedes. Then Gasly goes to Red Bull. looks like Helmut Marko and Christian Horner giving him again a chance at Red Bull. So I hope he can perform. And then Callum Islet goes to AlphaTauri to take the position of Pierre Gasly. As we look into the Constructor Champion standings of Season 3, we can see that the gap between Mercedes, McLaren and Ferrari wasn't that big anymore. Red Bull coming with 474 points in the 4th position. As we see AlphaTauri and Alpine, the only two underdogs, let me call them, scoring a point. And then we have Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, Williams and Haas scoring no points at all. Pretty sad. Season 4, we have no driver transfers. So that everybody seems to be happy with their place. But we have Gasly, who wins 13 times and becomes his first time the world champion. Max Verstappen with his Mercedes couldn't beat and took only 4 victories, with his teammate Bottas only taking 2 victories, as Leclerc also took 2 victories. Daniel Ricciardo in his Red Bull took 1 victory, but Red Bull became the Constructor Championship just before Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren. As we look into the standings, Red Bull won with 115 points difference between themselves and Mercedes. Ferrari coming 3rd, little by himself, not battling for the 2nd place, but not afraid to fall in 4th. And then we have again Williams, Alfa Romeo and Haas scoring no points. So Season 5, the 5th season of the 10 seasons we are going to simulate. Gasly becoming a 2-time world champion and also winning the Constructor Championship for Red Bull, as Max Verstappen comes on to the 2nd place and Charles Leclerc for Ferrari taking the 3rd place. Gasly managed to win this time 11 times, Max Verstappen 5 times, Norris, Leclerc and Ricciardo took all the 3 wins. Vettel will be retiring at the end of Season 5 and Perez will take his spot at McLaren. And Lucas Giotto will join Alfa Romeo to make his debut in the Formula 1. As we can see here, the standings, it's Red Bull, Mercedes and Ferrari leading. Nothing special to tell about, only that Alfa Romeo managed to score 4 points. They're maybe going for a comeback this season with their new driver Giotto. They can maybe perform and manage to get 6th or 7th in the Constructor Championship. Season 6, and again it's Pierre Gasly, the 3-time champion of the world right now. Max Verstappen coming again in the 2nd place in the driver championship, and then Daniel Ricciardo, who performed a little better, came in 3rd. We have Gasly winning 13 times, Verstappen 6 times, Norris twice and Bottas only 1 time. Then as we can see, Perez is going to retire from the Formula 1, which is gonna leave a spot open at McLaren. Russell will take that spot at McLaren. Latifi will join Aston Martin. Giotto will go to Williams and Lungard will go to Alfa Romeo. As we see now the standings from Season 6, it was Red Bull dominating again, and Ferrari and McLaren coming in 3rd and 4th with 70 points, actually 96 points in difference. Then we can see that Williams, Alfa Romeo and Alpine managed to score some points, only Haas didn't, and yeah, my team didn't neither, but I'm only simulating and I don't upgrade my car. I do no investments, so that's why I stay at the bottom. Season 7, and a game changer for Max Verstappen, who takes his first Grand Prix Driver Championship of the world. Pierre Gasly in the Red Bull comes into second place, and George Russell in the McLaren comes into the third place. As Verstappen managed to win 10 times this season, Gasly 6 times and Russell 3 times. And then we have Norris, who took twice a Grand Prix victory, and Leclerc, who also won 1 time. Sainz will retire at the end of the season, and Jack Aitken will take his spot at Ferrari. As we go and look further in the Constructor Champion standings for the 7th season, we have Mercedes in first, McLaren second, close with Red Bull, Ferrari in third, and then we see that Alfa Romeo just overtook Williams at the last race and managed to score 1 point more in the standings. Alpine doing a great job, becoming 6th. As for season 8, we have Max Verstappen claiming his 2nd world title with Mercedes next to Valtteri Bottas. Then we have in 2nd place George Russell, and 3rd Pierre Gasly with his Red Bull. Verstappen managed to win 9 times. Gasly, Leclerc and Norris won 3 times, each 3 times. Bottas won 2 times, Russell won, and Ricciardo also managed to get a Grand Prix victory. Ocon will retire at the end of the season. Stroll would take a spot at Ferrari, as Giovinazzi goes to Alpine, Latifi goes to Alfa Romeo, and then Formula 2 driver Matsushita goes to Aston Martin, and Robert Schwartzman also will join Matsushita at Aston Martin, as Jack Aitken didn't perform very well at Ferrari and becomes a free agent. If we look to the standings, we have Mercedes winning close from McLaren and Red Bull coming in 3rd. The best of the rest is Ferrari, and then followed by AlphaTauri, Alpine, Alfa Romeo, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, and then Haas. First time from all the seasons we simulated so far, did Haas took 4 points in the season and putting Williams in the last spot. If we move on to the season number 9, we can see Max Verstappen won again and becoming a 3-time world champion. He managed to get 8 wins. Norris, who comes into 3rd place, managed to get 4 wins. Then Russell with also 3 wins. Valtteri Bottas, who comes in 2nd place with only taking 2 Grand Prix victories, as Gasly, Leclerc also took 2 victories, and Giovinazzi only took 1 victory. But it was his first victory, so congrats to Giovinazzi. Matsushita didn't perform very well at Aston Martin, becoming a free agent, and Aston Martin would like to give another shot to Aitken, who didn't perform that good for Ferrari. So yeah, we can see that Mercedes dominated very much this season with 175 points difference between themselves and McLaren, as Red Bull comes in the 3rd place and Ferrari in number 4. Haas again scoring points, 6 this time, and Williams did score points but not enough to take the 9th place in the Constructor Championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the season number 10, the last season of this video. We have Verstappen becoming 4-time world champion, just like Sebastian Vettel did. Verstappen won 8 times, Norris won 4 times, George Russell 3, Bottas 2, Gasly 2, and Leclerc also 2, and Giovinazzi taking another victory with 1 Grand Prix victory, as Pierre Gasly comes into 2nd place and Bottas in 3rd. We have no driver transfer because it's the end of the season. If we look to the standings, it's Mercedes dominating again, Red Bull second place, and McLaren in third with 13 points difference between themselves and Ferrari. And Haas managed to score a point, Williams scored 2 points, which put them in 8th position, and Alfa Romeo this time becoming last. If we take a closer look to all the Grand Prix victories over the 220 races I've simulated, we can see that in number 10 we have Carlos Sainz winning 3 times a Grand Prix race. Then in position number 9 we have Daniel Ricciardo, who managed to get 6 wins, followed by Sebastian Vettel, 7 wins, as same as George Russell did. Lewis Hamilton managed to get 15 wins, but he retired at season number 3 already, so he's very well performed. Charles Leclerc taking 19 wins, Lando Norris 22 wins, Valtteri Bottas coming into 3rd place with 28 wins, and then we have Pierre Gasly 53 wins, with him going to the 2nd place, and the winner with the most Grand Prix victories of those 10 seasons simulated, it is Max Verstappen with 58 victories. So I want to thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below if you have tips and tricks for me to do it better next time. If you want to see another simulation, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content, and see you next time. Bye bye.